Hello, friends and family. My name is Ike Jr., and you are warmly welcome to Board Talks. So, right here, I'm about to break down conversations that are trending with you, and I'm super excited that you've stayed to this particular channel. If today is the very first time you are coming across any of these videos, kindly subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notifications for more prompts when I drop a video. Now, today on the board, I have an issue I want to discuss with you, and it's all about what social media is saying. As you can see, I have three strong bullets I'm about to discuss with you, and I need you to stick and stay and watch this space for all the breakdowns that I'm about to say on this board. The first one has to do with domestic violence. Now, earlier this week on Monday, we saw a viral video of a man beating the wife. And social media has reacted to this particular video, and most people are criticizing the man who was beating the wife, and they are calling for the arrest of a man called John Odati Lamte. Apparently, he is a bar operator at Ofanko, and he has abused the wife massively. And yes, Wabuni Keke, he brought the wife outside the compound of their house, stripped her naked, and beat her with sticks. Some are even saying it was rod. This is something that social media has frowned upon. And I made a breakdown of that particular video. I made quite a number of research, and I realized that the victim, who is a woman called Madam Harriet, is allegedly married to John Odati Lamte. The couple, who have been separated for the past 5 months, are in the news, and people are sympathizing with the woman called Harriet. Now, John Odati Lamte called Harriet, who was in a village, that she should come to Accra. Send me kind omonte for some time now. Now, John Odati Lamte catch Harriet say, Ombra, na ombeshe omoba bako because Aklane yare. Now, John Odati ni Harriet ewo matu. So, according to news sources, Harriet came to Accra just to realize that the Odati can obwa, none of the kids is not feeling well. Apparently, Harriet is saying that Odati set a trap. And I think if we go deep into the story and that is the scenario, then I think John Odati should be apprehended and he has to be penalized for all that he did. Now, late in the night, according to Harriet, John Odati made an attempt to have an affair with her, which was not John Odati, and he take ya sorry. Then you bula matata no annoyed day, a container break. He wanted to have his way with Harriet, and Harriet said, no, we can't do this because for the past 5 months, we've not been together. Fast forward, John Odati brought Harriet to the compound of their house, stripped her naked, and began beating her. Now, Harriet has spoken for the first time, and she has given a breakdown of events that led to that domestic violence and domestic abuse. And as Ghanaians, it tells you, say, Ghana for your son same hunuso. There's a song called Sasemso. So we are there na enya, yebebo wachi. So was a police for chiwa, move chill. And I was a man so de utuma, I was a mrano edutum, because domestic violence is not something that we have to entertain. Now, make us send the video about and make us say, Harriet is one of the many people who are going through domestic violence. And this is a window of opportunity to anybody who is watching this video. So, any form of abuse, if you are going through it, please voice out. Because videos are here on social media now. And if you look at the scars that Harriet is having, trust me, a 32-year-old woman, excuse me to say, now looking like a 54-year-old lady doesn't look well. And if domestic violence is something that has popped up on the internet, then it certainly tells you that as Ghanaians, we have spoken against it. And people are anticipating to see what the Ghana police will do. Personally, I believe that this should be a precedence to other people who would really want to engage in this act. I was here at Trick John Odati Lamte as well. Now, one thing that even made me angry is the fact that John Odati Lamte no ne ninya bani ninya bema echo back so mko buni pano tra video no, and I don't understand it. You see, they live in a compound. Now, nipa no tra video is a tenant, and according to the video, the person is saying that John Odati taibo ne yere ne pa. Now, this time there, watiwana who said no, she has to do something to save the woman. So the best thing she could do was to take a video of the situation and post it online. Personally, I have my own observations, and there are certain reservations I want to make about this issue. Video neighbor out and yeah, John Odate, all right. But think about it. How would a woman feel knowing very well, say, nakedness or outside, like the world has seen her naked and all of that? There should be a moment of orientation. Okay? Say, who find yourself in a situation like this because of social media and to be able to say a digital journalist, or be able to say a form of a form of journalism work, or be able to make video no post it. But you see, it's never na say at discretion at home. So we video be not about outsider. I was a old journey pan privacy. Say I didn't know and a beg go against the pan privacy. You should exercise discretion. How video no? Okay, bit me concili video ne kakra. Bit me kata. Bit me sticker bi akata nechi ana nenim kakra. You understand? Still, you don't say a pan no. So this, in my personal opinion, should be a form of a lesson and education to anybody who finds themselves in this situation. My second video has to do with reckless driving. Most especially, if you are driving on the Tema Accra motorway, it's one of the busiest roads in Ghana. And I say one of the deadliest roads in Ghana. Sebi, omo de omo to echi car no kwa no mo so. Na de ode ne nine emum na echi. Na sab me dream video me say nipa na otwi video no na adwene no like adwene na adwene bi oni trim ana say ade foforo na oni trim. Sebi, me ndi na tem but emse na adwene enye adwuma kakra because how can you be driving on this busy Accra Tema motorway using your leg? Hey, like this doesn't just make sense. And Ghanaians are calling on the police to arrest this man. And Kana no saloon cow. He was driving a big truck. Now there you say any man who counts accident here. He's not the one to suffer. Obi o twin saloon car bia or no dini lane or none who and Ghanaians are calling on the police to arrest this particular man who was driving on the busy Accra motorway with the leg. Like, bro, help me to understand it. How can you be driving on a busy motorway with your leg on 9 left and one is now? See, the things that people do for likes and views, is just mind confusing. I think over social media, Accra motorway, Uchika, now the 9 H, and you're expecting us to clap for you. Ghana police for this one, I beg. This man, you for arrest him. And one thing that I'm personally excited about is Ghana police is working. So Bibiba out within 24 hours. You see the communication about out say either say a chini panana see shame. An event that leads to the arrest is very beautiful. So this is a special applause to Ghana police for the amazing work that has been done so far. Now the third point has to do with child abuse. Now this last one, me share a video no on social media no like na media reho ekwofo too enum cigarette na cigarette na omo na akwala ketwa be 1 to 2 years ejina omo ncha na omo man cigarette ni say ono so mblo bi. Bro, like how do people think adwene na ewe nyina yetirim no ebi na omo tirim and I said you are adwongo and e be mutirim because how can you be smoking then you call a child between 1 to 2 years no one man cigarette say omblo. Now in California much cigarettes there are health implications on that. Every amount of cigarette that goes into your systems come with some health implications. Now akwala onu nya hu wi ase afi na ya won fofo how be finding a bearing e wo wi ase you give the child cigarettes. This one they at the beg Ghana police, these two people we need to arrest them. And all these three stories I've shared with you, Ghanaians are talking against these particular incidents and they are calling on Ghana police to arrest people that are involved in this misconduct. And personally, my third one, child abuse is something that we have to talk against. It's not something that is going to help us as a country. These people need to be arrested. Now, in the same child abuse, you are watching a video on the screen, and this video has to do with a man and a woman who stay with a 13-year-old boy. I saw this video around the Kokrobite district. Now, event a lead to this particular child abuse ama plan ewu no a sefem ya and odwene ho a ento asomu. This 13-year-old boy was in the house and apparently na accommodate na ne nua aduane na ofadie eye banku banku banku. The guy took the banku to eat. The father came to the house and he reported man and said, "Eye 13-year-old boy wadi ne nua aduane banku." And allegedly, this man took the boy, beat the boy. Yes, so share this and no see boy aklana or the aklana boy to say pushing ball or daddy aklano. And excuse me to say, the child is no more. And when I saw this story, I was very emotional. Aduane, just food. The food was not his. He was hungry. He ate the food. The father came home and came to beat the child to the extent that the child has lost his life. Ghana police, once again, is researching into this story. They're investigating to find the culprits who were involved in this story. And rumors are made gather actually say, Papa na obo akra na makra ne wuye no. One oba fofo na te. Nti yebetima ka say akra na ye oba no stepson. Na nyama esi no airtime. And once again, I will throw this as a window of opportunity. If you are watching this video, na say fee, na situations like this, they say domestic violence, child abuse, please be very quick to prompt the necessary authorities to take measures to save the people involved. Because child abuse is one thing that records tells that is very rampant in Ghana. You're talking against. Now, my point is Ghana for everybody is doing well in their own space. Everybody is doing well in their own capacity. And they say, sa story is we frown upon it. You can't so and we are calling on the Ghana police and all other stakeholders, the gender ministry and other people who know more about these situations to put the people who have engaged themselves in this into book. They need to be arrested or see a chiomo. And by so doing, it's going to serve as a lesson to anybody and ubia or no so dachi biano or say or baby be say and as a sebi one junior crowd push or bear or finding itself in situations like this, or bear lesson. My name is ZKI Jr. and this is Board Talks. Can you follow me on all social media platforms for more videos? Bye bye.